another block. Surge basket, number 30, Jalisa Butler. Surge basket off the glass. Surge basket, Raven Berry. Surge basket, number 22, Brittany Wilson. Basket number 13, Rebecca Harris. Surge basket number 11, Leah Cotton. And joining me now after the huge 93-88 victory over the Ellsbury Flyers is the STL TV Experience St. Louis Player of the Game, Leah Cotton. Leah, congratulations on a huge effort tonight. You started out the game, you had a 3 early, and then down the stretch, you had like 14, 15 free throws. And that's what puts you over the hump. You and Rebecca, I think, were tied in points. A couple others were right there with you. But down the stretch, you were money on the free throw line. You had ice in your veins.
Oh, man, yeah, it was definitely a tight game, but I was just doing what I can to help my team win.
Now, is it planned that you're going to get the ball in the inbound, so if they do plan on fouling somebody, you're going to the stripe?
I don't know if that's the plan. Just whoever had a hot hand for the game, that's who we try to get the ball to, and I was thankful enough to be hitting free throws.
You know, the Flyers head coach used to be with the St. Louis Surge. There's a lot of familiarity. The proximity between the two teams is less than an hour away, so you're developing more rivalries. You have rivalries with Nebraska. Now you've got a huge rivalry developing here with the Ellsbury Flyers. You know, it's kind of fun watching this thing grow, isn't it?
No, it definitely is fun. You know, that's a great team, great competition every time we play them. So we know we have to be on our A game if we want to win the game. So it's always great playing, you know, fun people.
You know, and sitting in the middle watching the coaches, you know, they were down 10 or 12 points, but they didn't give up till the very end. You guys pulled it out and just kept pushing forward and brought home the victory.
No, most definitely. That was the longest fourth quarter I think anybody has ever sat through. But
you know, I was talking to Tony. I mentioned it was kind of like a chess match there between both teams. You know, the foul and timeout, foul, timeout. It was very strategic down at the end, and you guys pulled it off.
Yeah, we did. We a very resilient team. That's what I'm starting to, you know, figure out with this group of ladies, and it's definitely fun. Every time we step on the floor, it's fun to be out there knowing that you have people who won't quit. So it's always a great game.
Well, Leah, congratulations on being the STL TV Player of the Game tonight. You certainly deserved it. Money on the free throws down the stretch, and congratulations. After an exciting 93-88 victory over the rival Ellsbury Flyers, I'm here with Khalia Collier. And Khalia, what an exciting game tonight. You went up and had a close game in Ellsbury. They came here and brought it tonight. A huge rivalry with some familiar faces.
Yeah, you know what? We knew tonight was going to be a competitive game, and they brought it. These are the type of competitive games we want to continue to build. It not only builds the Surge program, but it builds women's sports, and these are the type of games we want to see all season.
You know, and with the proximity of Ellsbury, it's less than an hour away. You've got some other teams in the area too. You know, that can help grow the WBCBL, and it's unbelievable because you've got rivalries developing all around the area right now, and that can only help.
Absolutely. This is building a fan base. This is bigger than us. This is bigger than the Surge. This is growing women's sports in the region. For the Flyers to come out here to bring the fan base that they did, that's the exact type of support that we're bringing to theirs, and it's just growing. So it's always nice to see that type of rivalry.
So it's nice to see all these rivalries coming. A huge game with the Surge. It was a nail-biter. You were up by 10, 11 points, and then back come the Flyers. It was a team effort. I'm looking at the stats. Jaleesa Butler with 14, Brittany Wilson 15, Michaela 16, Rebecca and Leah 19, and we gave the STL TV Player of the Game to Leah Cotton because down the stretch, she was money on those free throws.
She was clutch. You know, and that's what I love about our roster. You know, the bottom 5 of our bench can be a starting 5, and that is exactly how deep we are. And it's a game of runs. Basketball is a game of runs. It's about the team that stays composed, that stays poised, and that finishes in the end.
Next week, we've got the Independence Day break. It's going to be a nice rest for everybody to celebrate our nation's independence, and then right back here in a couple weeks.
Oh, we're ready. July 9th is going to be a great game for us to bounce back, give our players an opportunity to rest, enjoy the weekend, but then we're right back at it to finish strong in July. We have the regional tournament that we're hosting right here in Umsel, and then we'll be ready for the national tournament.
Congratulations. Enjoy your time off, and thanks a lot.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you guys for supporting, and go Surge!
And joining me now is the outstanding head coach of the St. Louis Surge, Tony Condra. Tony, what an exciting game tonight. It was a nail-biter against a definite rival of the team.
Definite rival. Every time we play each other, it's going to be a battle. Like this, no lie. It's going to always be a battle to the end. Neither team ever gives up.
You know, neither team gives up. The coach of the Ellsbury Flyers has got a little history with the St. Louis Surge. Samantha Price over there as well, so you're pretty familiar with the Ellsbury Flyers. You've had 2 games against them this year. Both games went down to the wire.
That's correct. We had 2 games with them this year, 2-point win, and I believe this is a 5-point win. But, I mean, the history goes back to 2015. We beat them in the semifinal. 2014, we beat them in the national championship game. So we have a long history with each other now.
You know, you had such a team effort tonight. Leah Cotton with 19, and going down the stretch, Leah Cotton was hitting those free throws like money, and she was the STL TV Player of the Game tonight.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. Free throws count. I mean, but it was, like you said, it was a team effort. We went deep into the bench, and I told them before the game, we cannot win this game if everybody doesn't commit, and they did an excellent job.
And at the end of the game, it was kind of like a chess match. Both teams taking strategic timeouts. There were strategic fouls, and it was a pretty rowdy crowd that Ellsbury brought here tonight, too.
Oh, yeah. You know what? The beautiful thing, I'm actually happy that Ellsbury came out. When we went out there, their entire community came out. And I'm happy that they're supporting the women's basketball team. That's beautiful.
It can only help the WBCBL. Well, Tony, congratulations again. Any final thoughts? You've got Independence Day break coming up, and then, of course, you'll be back here in 2 weeks against the Crush.
We're just going to get back into practice next week, take a mental break, and prepare for the final stretch.
Surge head coach Tony Condra on the big win tonight over the Ellsbury Flyers.